Some of the artwork in here is incredible. So I'm in Geelong today, and I decided to come and check out this place. Heard a bit about it and about all the artwork that's in here, so I thought I'd come check it out. Absolutely amazing. Some of the shoots. So we'll go for a little wander around and just have a look at the place, some of the artwork, just see what we can see. So if you look at the sort of, I think it's the second video on my list, see the Geelong Power Station. This is not quite that size, but definitely got some room in here. Do a little bit of a talk as we walk around, just talk about the place. So just north of Geelong Centre, a giant awaits. Its brick walls, a skeletal stele rise above the water like a relic of another age. For decades this building hummed with the sound of turbines and steam. Now it echoes with the silence and the footsteps of those curious enough to enter. This is the Geelong B Power Station, a place once built to feed a city with electricity, and today one of the most striking canvases of street art in Australia. Wow, just incredible, some of this artwork. Step through the broken doors and the world shifts where you'd expect machinery and industry. You're met with walls alive with colour, layers of graffiti climb from the floor to the ceiling, every surface transformed into a mural. More than 300 artworks fill this shell, turning what was once a fortress of coal and steam into a gallery for the underground. It's called Powerhouse Geelong now, an urban art project that reimagined the abandoned station, but peel back the paint and there's a story of how this building came to life, burned bright and fell into decay. Geelong's connection to electricity began long before this station. The first plant, known as Geelong A, opened at the turn of the 20th century, stretching on the city's power supply in 1901. By the 1950s, demand had outgrown the old system and a new facility was built here on the bay, Geelong B. When it opened in 1954, this was the most powerful regional station in Victoria, capable of producing 30 megawatts of electricity. That's 3 boilers, each feeding a 10,000 kilowatt generator, delivering enough energy to fuel homes, factories and streetlights across the region. What set Geelong B apart was its design. To save money, the State Electricity Commission chose to leave the boilers exposed, and with the only control side enclosed within the building, it was a bold, stripped-back approach to power generation. Efficient on paper, but visually striking and a little unusual for the time. Walking here now, you can still see the skeleton of that design. The great boiler frames, the crisscrossing catwalks, the vast turbine hall that once roared with energy. Yet the future of Geelong B was brief. By the 1960s, newer and far more efficient plants in the Latrobe Valley were producing electricity on a much larger scale. Geelong's local powerhouse became a backup, only switched on during peak demand. Then in the 1970s, just the 16 years after it opened, the turbines shut down. The control boards went dark, the boilers cooled, and Geelong B's role in powering the city came to an end. For decades after the station stood silent, its windows smashed by vandals, its walls stripped bare, and its skeleton slowly rusting in the salt air. Asbestos lined many of the walls and pipes, a dangerous reminder of the materials of its era. Former workers would later suffer the effects of the asbestos, a tragic human cost of building that once symbolised progress. Developers came and went, plans were drawn up and abandoned. No one quite knew what to do with the decaying, contaminated powerhouse that loomed over the bay. But then something unexpected happened. Instead of being torn down, the station was given a second life. Not as industry, but as art. Around 2014, Powerhouse Geelong was born, opening its doors as Australia's largest indoor street art space. Over 3,000 square metres of walls became legal canvases, attracting artists from across the country. Inside these walls, spray cans replaced turbines and colour replaced coal. Festivals, exhibitions and creative gatherings filled this very space where machinery once thundered. For a brief time, the abandoned became alive again. Today, the powerhouse stands in two worlds. On one side, it's a dangerous relic filled with rust, broken glass, and the silent presence of asbestos. On the other, it's a monument to creativity, expression, and the way communities can reclaim what industry leaves behind. It's a place that tells two stories, one of electricity, smoke, and industry, and one of art, colour, and rebirth. In its prime, Geelong B lit up the city. Now it lights up imaginations. This is Geelong B Power Station, a giant of the past reborn in the present and still standing on the edge of Corio Bay, waiting for its next chapter. I don't know what this would have been. It's like a storage. Probably that shower. Very tiny shower. There's a lot of bird poo in here. A lot. Wow. This is actually kind of a really good view from up here. It's like a little storage area. Power box. Something. I don't know what that is. Or would have been. noise. It's like a urinal. Toilet. What's left of it? Jeez, those pigeons, I tell you. I'm not a big fan of pigeons in these places. If you watch my Thornley Maltworks one, the second one I put up, and see I walked into the kilns and there was pigeons flying around everywhere, darting out of there, scaring the hell out of me. A big cabinet or something. Whee! Jeez. Look through here and have a look. Little chicks. Oh, wow. Might pop around outside soon and go and have a look at the outer of the building, because there's a lot of stuff on the outside there too. I didn't really notice that. It's all like patterning on there. I see it all around in there. The old socket. Wow, that's an old socket. It's all like wooden, like a wooden case.